Yo guys, what is going on? Today we are doing a realistic rebuild of the Oklahoma City Thunder on NBA 2K23. The team with the most assets and one of the biggest potentials in the game. Definitely have some young players on the team, of course, helmed by SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at 93 overall. His overall just got revealed today by 2K on 2K24. Obviously, 31.5 points per game, 5.5 assists, 1.6 steals per game on very good shooting splits. He is definitely the focal point and the face of this franchise, and he'll just continue to develop at only 25 years old. He's still just hitting his prime, so it's only up from here for him. And then we have Josh Giddey, 6'8 combo guard, can play the 1, can play the 2, can even play the 3. His playmaking skills are very good. He's a very solid scorer as well. Averaging 16.6 points per game last year, almost 8 rebounds as well at 6'8", being a guard. You know, he obviously has that advantage of size. 6.2 assists per game, almost a steal, half a block on very solid shooting splits as well. And then we have Jalen Williams. He kind of broke out last year as that guy for OKC. The expectations weren't there for him to be this good, but 14 points per game, 4.5 rebounds per game, 3.3 assists, a steal and a half a block, and 52% from the field. He can also hit it down from deep, you know, almost 36%. And then, of course, we have Micic. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Former EuroLeague MVP. He was drafted in 2014. Obviously, decided to stay in Europe, but he's from Serbia. I don't know too much, honestly, about him. I know he's a very good, solid playmaker. And then we have Chet here going into his official rookie season, coming off injury. It was said that he added like 10 pounds of muscle this offseason, so that's good for his 7'1" frame. He's only weighing in at 195 in 2K, which is crazy because that's only like 30 pounds more than me, and I'm nowhere near 7'1". So we'll see what he does this season. Obviously, he's untouchable by far. He has great potential, 21 years old. I'm very excited to see what he can do for us. And then we have Isaiah Joe, a very good three-point shooter, can play defense. He had a little bit of a breakout season in OKC, averaged career high 9.5 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, 1.2 assists. Says he can play the point guard, but he's not much of a playmaker. Definitely way better off ball. And like I said, can hit the 3. And then we have Lou Dort, very, very good 3-and-D player. They awarded him a contract. Over the next 4 years, he's getting paid a lot of M's. We have that team option in 2026. Not sure if we're going to make it that far in this rebuild, because I think this team has what it takes to get it done. And then we have Puku, man. Can't really stay healthy. He is 7 foot, 210, very thin framed. He can space the floor. He's solid at that. Career high in 3-point percentage this year. But like I said, can't stay that healthy, man. Games played 34 this past season, 61 before that. In his rookie season, 45. He's just not there. Your best ability is to be available. And then we have JRE, man, another pretty solid young player, 22 years old from Villanova. Kind of took a step down last season, stat-wise. You know, he played a little less, but I still think he can carve out a good role. Second-round pick, we got him for good value, on a cheap contract, and he's on a team option. And then we have Kenrich Williams, man, can kind of do a little bit of everything on the floor. Very efficient player. He's a good vet to these younger players as well, and he was awarded with a 4-year contract. And then we have the other Jalen Williams. We have him cheap. He was a second-round pick, so we have him, you know, the first year $2 million, and then a 2-year team option for both a little over $2 million. So we got him on good value. Hopefully, he hits progression, and we can really squeeze out every bit of dollar in that value of contract. This man who took a little bit of a step down. He could definitely score the ball, just really not that efficient. As you can see, not even scratching 40% in field goal percentage, and his 3-point percentage took a dip as well. So hopefully we can see him take that progression stride. If he can't, I don't know if he's going to be on this team, because this team is pretty deep, man. I mean, as you can see, we're at 76 overall, and we still have a lot more players to go. And that brings us to Cason Wallace, rookie out of Kentucky, can play defense, gives you good playmaking. Definitely someone to look towards. We're going to put him in the rotation early, try to get him that progression boost, try to get his ratings up, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how he does his rookie season. And then we have Aaron Wiggins, man, another very good 3-point shooter, shooting almost 40% from the field from 3 and 51% as well from field goal percentage as a whole. He took a step down, obviously, stat-wise. He just had a smaller role. And he was on the G League team for a little bit of time, too. At 24, though, I'm not sure within 2K if he's going to progress more. So we'll see what happens with that. And then Ousmane Deng, first-round pick from last year. Showed flashes his rookie year, but couldn't really carve out a great role within this team. Only playing 39 games, as well as only playing in 14.5 minutes per game. Could definitely get that 3-point percentage up. He had solid field goal percentage, but just needs to get better as a shooter all around. We'll see how he progresses throughout the season, though. And I did have to release some players. I had to release Victor Oladipo, Ty Washington, and Garuba as well. So that's why they're not here. Alright guys, heading into this season though, our rotation's looking like SGA 38 minutes per game, Josh Giddey 37, Lou Dort 28, Jalen Williams, the first one, 27 minutes, Chet 32, and then we have 18 off the bench for these two, Case and Wallace playing 16 minutes per game, Poku playing 16, and Kenrich Williams playing 10. We are going to interchange throughout the season, hopefully get these guys some games as well. Because I definitely want them to progress, like I said. And obviously the biggest prize of being the OKC Thunder is their plethora of assets and draft picks, man. Look how many draft picks this team has acquired all through 2028. Absolutely insane right there. We are going to try to flip them eventually. We're going to let this team progress. I don't know if I'm going to make many moves this first season just because I want to see how they mesh, how they play, get that team chemistry up. If they're playing really good, you know, and they make a run, we're definitely going to start flipping these picks for actual proven players. All right, guys, at the halfway point, we are 27-28 on the year, 16-11 home, 11-17 on the road, and 19-15 within our conference. And we can attribute some of that to injuries. Poku, of course, injured once again, dislocated right patella. He is averaging career highs though, but from the field, just not really getting it done efficiently. He does have a career high in three-point percentage, but that field goal percentage is not doing too hot. He's only played 20 games this season. Not sure if we're going to bring him back, like I said. Just a lot of injury concerns. He is an expiring deal, so we might just have to let him walk. Don't really want to because I think he has a lot of potential, but his inability to stay healthy is definitely hindering his development right now. And of course, Josh Giddey has a minor injury as well, which, you know, he hasn't missed too many games this season. He is averaging career highs though. 19 points per game, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, almost a triple-double, man. He's doing very good this season. And like I said, he's managed to stay healthy. He's played 52 games. This injury is relatively new, so we're just hoping he makes a good recovery and comes back healthy for the rest of the season. Looking in season stats though, SGA did go down in points per game, but he has a second career high in rebounds per game at 5.7, right behind his 5.9 this year in the 1920 season, but a career high in assists, man. So that playmaking skill is definitely going up. Career high in steals as well. He's playing very, very good this season. We win over Josh Giddey, but Chet's rookie season, 14.5 points per game, almost 10 rebounds per game, an assist, a steal, and 3 blocks, man. He might be leading the league in blocks per game. Let me check that real quick because I'm very curious. So yeah, he is right behind Wemby, who is averaging 24, 11, 1.3 steals and 3.3 blocks. Absolutely insane stat line by him, but Chet is doing pretty good on the defensive end. And unfortunately, Jalen Williams took a step down, 13.6 points per game, still averaging 4.5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, but his splits have gone down, 42% from the field, 30% from the 3. Just very unfortunate all around. We'd like to see him get better rather than get worse. He's suffering from the sophomore slump though. We also have Lou Dort. He's playing solid as well. Career high in shooting splits though, 44% from the field, almost 37 from 3. So that's good to see. Hopefully he just keeps playing good. He stays healthy. He was just injured actually. He only missed a little bit of time, but hopefully he stays healthy for the rest of the season. Micic is coming into the NBA averaging 9 points per game, 4.2 rebounds, 6.3 assists, 1.2 steals per game, 40% from the field, almost 35 from 3, getting it done in 24.5 minutes per game. Definitely a plus for this Thunder team. Man has only cracked the rotation in 5 games this season, but he's averaging per 36, 21.4 points per game, which is absolutely crazy, but in actuality, averaging 7.6 points per game. Could get the assist up, but like I said, he's not really known for playmaking. He's known for his shot creation, but 48% from the field and 60% from 3 in limited minutes so far. And then we also have Aaron Wiggins, who kind of took a step down. I know his, points per game got better, his rebounds per game got better, but his splits, man, are just not so good. 39 from the field, 25% from 3. He's made all of his free throws though, but he's only played I think 10 games. He's only played 10 games so far. So limited minutes, limited role so far. We'll see what happens throughout the season with him. If he can crack the rotation more, that'd be great. And Robinson Earl unfortunately took another step down. Very slight though, 6 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 0.1 blocks per game, but his splits have gone down. 42% from the field, 29 from 3. And Case and Wallace is also suffering from some pains as well, man. 5.7 points per game, 1.6 assists per game. A steal game is pretty good in 15 minutes, but his splits are just god-awful, bro. Oh, not even scratching 40% from the field, 25 from 3, 70% from the free throw line. Could definitely get more minutes. Maybe that'll help him, get more confidence throughout the season, because he is only averaging 15.4 minutes per game. So we'll see what happens with him as well throughout the whole season. And then we have Kenrich Williams also getting it done. Jalen Williams getting it done for the most part. And Ousmane Dieng has yet to really crack the rotation in actual minutes. Alright, y'all, at the trade deadline, I am going to attempt to do this trade. Trey Mann, the Houston first-round pick, 3 second-round picks, and JRE for Lauri Markkanen and this dude, filler player. I'm not sure if we're going to get this done, but Lauri Markkanen does continue the trend of floor spacing bigs. I know he is a small forward, power forward, but he can play the center as well. If need be, he could be slotted there. But Markkanen also has a very attractive contract, man. $17 million being paid out this year, and then next year, team option for $18 million. Definitely somebody we could build around. He adds to this young core. He's just entering his prime. So let's see if we could get this done. And they agreed to the trade. Thank God the Jazz had a lot of cap space, bro, or else we would not have been able to get that done. But Lauri Markkanen, welcome to the Thunder. And just further explanation for that trade, the Utah Jazz are not doing too hot, man. So they're selling right now. They're trying to rebuild. And I doubt Lauri Markkanen, being one of the up-and-coming players in the NBA, wants to be stuck on a trash and losing team. So that is just part of the reason why they'd be enticed to get a draft pick from us. Unfortunately, I can't trade Poku because he failed the physical. He's injured. So he got lucky, man, because I would have definitely shipped him out if I knew he was going to get injured. And obviously, we have bird rights on him next year, but he's an expiring deal, so we might just have to let him go for nothing, unless we could do something like a sign-in trade or something. I'm not sure. Alright, guys, at the end of the season, Nikola Jokic is your MVP, averaging a triple-double. Wemby, of course, Rookie of the Year. Chris Paul, Sixth Man. Mobley, DPOY, and Most Improved Player. And Quinn Snyder is the Coach of the Year. Let's see if we have anybody in the first, second, or third NBA team. It's not looking like we do. SGA, okay, third team all NBA, 27.5 points per game, 5.6 rebounds, 7.3 assists, 2 steals on very good efficiency. And of course, we have Chet on the first team all rookie, 14.2 points per game, 10.3 rebounds. So we got up to that double-double mark. 2.7 blocks per game, kind of went down. I would have loved to actually see him win like DPOY in his first season. That would have been crazy. But nonetheless, a very, very good season by him. Looking at these other rookies, Wemby had a very, very solid season. Scoot Henderson, pretty good off the bench. Brandon Miller, 17.5 points per game. That's good as well. And the addition of Markkanen catapulted us into the 4th seed of the Western Conference. We were 10th before. We're sitting at 47-35, 29-12 at home. So we are deadly at home. The fan energy, we just feed off it, man. 18-23 on the road, which is kind of worrisome, but 33-19 within our conference. Very good number, especially in the playoffs. We're reversing solely our conference. So, maybe we make a run this season. I'm not sure. 10-6 within our division with a 3.6 point differential. And looking at the stats for the end of the season, they are much the same at the halfway point that we already showed before. So I won't go over them too much, but Isaiah Joe scratched over that 10 point per game mark. So that's good for him on very, very, very good shooting percentage, man. 42% from 3, 44% from the field. Love to see it. And I want to see Cason Wallace, man. 6.9 points per game, 2.5 assists. He's definitely played a lot better from his first 10 games. Almost 45% from the field, 30% from 3. Solid rookie season. Just had to get the gears going, towards the second half of the season. He got in his rhythm, got in his flow, and he's playing very good on the court. We even got Ousmane Dieng some minutes, bro. 3.4 points per game. He didn't play a lot of minutes. 9.3 minutes per game, but his shooting splits are very good. He's definitely trending in the right direction progression-wise. And what I'm mostly interested in is estimated wins added. SGA with 20, Josh Giddey 14. We have Chet with 6, Markkanen 4.6. And unfortunately, we had a lot of negative wins added as well. 0.1 negative for Kenrich Williams, negative 0.1 for Ousmane Dieng. Cason Wallace as well with 0.3 negative. Jalen Williams with 0.3 negative. Aaron Wiggins and Jalen Williams, man. Kind of disappointing to see that they're a negative factor rather than a positive factor for our squad. but I don't know what it's attributed to. I don't know if it's the rotations they're with or if it's them specifically. In the playoffs, though, we have the Paul George revenge series. We are up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Obviously, they have Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Kenyon Martin Jr. I don't know where Russ is, though. They got Harrison Barnes. They trade Russ for Harrison Barnes, man. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened in this game. I'm pretty sure that is what happened, man. Let's look at the transactions real quick. We'll go through some of the trades. Wow, the Rockets ended up trading Dylan Brooks for Buddy Hield. That's insane. Yeah, Russ for Brandon Clark. Okay, I didn't see Brandon Clark on there. Am I blind? Did I just scroll over him? I'm not sure. Okay, Brandon Clark's there. So they traded Russ for Brandon Clark. So Russ is on the Grizzlies now, who are up against the Warriors. But back to our series, man, the Paul George revenge series. Let's see if we can overcome the Clippers, man. Game 1, we take 139-99. We blew them out. Dort with a freaking great game. 22 minutes, 27 points, 3 steals, very efficient. Could get the 3-point percentage up, but I mean, if you're scoring at that clip and that volume, man, you're bound to miss some shots. So, you know, he definitely came through for us this game. Josh Giddey also almost triple-double. Let's see how Paul George did. 17 points, bro. What happened to playoff P, dog? 5 steals, though. He got it done defensively, but 8 for 21, 4 turnovers. Game 2, they unfortunately take... Ooh, I almost played the game. Game 2, they unfortunately take by 1 point. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Paul George, 23-13. Kawhi Leonard's kind of been quiet, 6 for 20. Averaging 17.5 points so far in this series with very, very bad shooting splits. Brandon Clark, 10 and 11. 10 minutes, that is, 11 points. But our team, 27-6-9 from SGA. Josh Giddey, 25, 14, and 7. It looks like he's getting a triple-double or near triple-double like every game so far. Marketing could have came through for us, man. 9 and 9. We need to see more production out of him. And Chet as well, 8 and 12. I mean, he had 3 blocks, which is good, but 2 for 8 is not going to get it done. Let's see Game 3 if we could take that as well. We end up taking Game 3, 107-104. Thank God for that. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard still having quiet games, but Josh Giddey came through for us, 30, 14, and 7. SGA as well, 23 and 6. We would like to see more production out of Marketing. We barely scratched by for this win. If it wasn't for our very, very good fourth quarter where we outscored them 32-16, we wouldn't have won this game. But, you know, if Marketing could just come through for us and give us more production, we'll be where we want to be. And Isaiah Joe as well. He's doing very good. 14 minutes, 12 points. Very good score off the bench. And then Game 4, can we take that as well? It ends up getting tied up, though, unfortunately. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George shook the cobwebs off. They're finally awakened. We awoken the beast. Not good news for us. SGA had a good game, but everybody else did not really produce as much as they were in the past few games. Let's see Game 5, though. Game 5, they take, dude. Come on. SGA with 34, trying to put the team on his back, just not enough. Kawhi Leonard with 32, and Paul George with 14. And this is it. This is one of the most important games of the season. Can we get it done? First quarter, we're coming out strong. We end up tying up. Second quarter, you know, we're just killing them. 43-27 in the second quarter, and it looks like we're taking this game 134-97. SGA with a double-double. Chet with a double-double. He woke up a little bit, 24 and 12. We'd love to see that. Josh Giddey with a near triple-double. And Kawhi Leonard, he was just gone from this game. 4 for 17, 1 for 10 from 3. Absolutely embarrassing, bro. Game 7, though, in the first round. It's coming down to the wire. We are going to simcast this as well. We end up besting them the first quarter. Second quarter, we're besting them as well. Can we keep this momentum up and win the game? And it's looking really good for us, but hold up. They're outscoring us 16-11 in the fourth quarter. Let's chill out for a second. Let's not let them get ahead of themselves. Let's not let them get any more momentum. And it looks like we are going to take this game by 9 points. That fourth quarter was looking scary, but SGA with 37, man. Jalen Williams, 16. And we played pretty good all around. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, absolute clowns in this series, man. They just did not get it done. Paul George didn't even scratch 20 points per game. Didn't even scratch 30% from 3 either, at almost 26% from 3. That's not going to get it done. But Kawhi Leonard's percentage is even worse from 3. 20%, dude. They're supposed to be their 2 best players. They did not play like it. And unfortunately, man, Dallas cannot get it done against the Suns. So we are up against the Suns, the number 1 seed in the West. It looks like they traded Bradley Beal for Pascal Siakam, which is kind of crazy to see. This team is already stacked, and Pascal Siakam is kind of a Swiss Army knife, can do it all. So he adds just another dimension to this team's game. Obviously, they have DeAndre Ayton, Bol Bol, Josh Okogie, Drew Eubanks, Eric Gordon. I'm kind of worried, bro. This is a deep team. Their starting lineup's pretty good. Let's see what happens. We're going to simulate that first round. Looks like Denver and the Warriors are going up against each other. Game 1, can we get it done? We get it done. Thank freaking God, dude. 122 to 105. Devin Booker and Kevin Durant just couldn't outmatch us, bro. Josh Giddey went off. SGA had a little bit of a quiet game. Still had a double-double, though. And we're on to game 2. Let's see if we can take that. And we take game 2 as well, man. Let's go. I think SGA is just besting Dennis Schroeder. Because Bradley Beal was originally going to be their point guard this season. I don't know why in 2K they always trade him. It's like a glitch at this point. It seems like every single franchise or my NBA or my league, whatever you want to call it, he's always getting traded in the first season. But nonetheless, we got it done here. Game 3, can we get it done? We do. 134 to 110. Marketing putting the team on his back. Man, great team effort all around, to be honest. And can we sweep them? That's the question. And we end up sweeping them. We're winning 121 to 99. Poku actually came through with a big game for us. 20 points in 18 minutes. I'm glad he's not injured this playoff series because he's actually playing pretty good off the bench, man. 8.4 points per game, 6.2 rebounds on very, very good shooting splits. You know, maybe he earns that extension. Let's see who we're going to end up going against. And we're up against the Warriors. Obviously, they have Curry, they got Clay, they got Wiggins, they got Draymond Green, they got Looney, Kuminga, Gary Payton. No new additions, it looks like. They have the same team that they're rolling with from the offseason. I think Nwaba is a new addition. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure, though. Hopefully, we can tire them out. Hopefully, at this point, their knees are just, sore, tired, because, they're old. It's almost a retirement home at this point. They're still playing really good, though. No hate to the Warriors. I have a lot of respect for them. But we take game 1. I'm very, very happy to see that. 136 to 96. SGA just putting the team on his back. I think I need to fix these rotations, though. I don't know why he's only playing 31 minutes a game. Did he get fouled out that last game? 10 for 14, though. That's awesome. No, he wasn't even fouled out. So why is he only playing 31 minutes, man? Come on. Maybe it's just because it's a blowout. I don't know. But game 2, we take as well, man. Could we make a championship run in our first season? Did it really only take one move to put this Thunder team into the NBA Finals? Or am I just talking too soon? I guess we'll find out, man. We win 121 to 95. Curry with 25. Couldn't get it done, though. Game 3. We take game 3 as well. Wow. Chet coming through 28 and 8 and 3 blocks. Thank God, because we only won by 4 points, man. Can we sweep them? We end up sweeping the Golden State Warriors, man. How the hell do the Clippers take us to 7 games, but we end up sweeping the Suns and the Warriors, man? Sim Engine is just not making sense. We have an injury, though. Lauri Markkanen, hyperextended left shoulder, out for the season, allegedly, but we're still going to play him. SGA Western Conference Finals MVP, and we're up against the Celtics, bro. We're just going to force Jaylen Brown left and hope for the best. Game 1, I was hoping Jaylen Brown would have hella turnovers here, but it ends up being Tatum, just so I could crack a joke of his handles. But SGA, 31 points in his finals debut, Markkanen with 21. We love to see that. In game 2, can we take that as well? We end up tying this series with the Celtics. They unfortunately take game 2, 142 to 116. They end up blowing us out, man. Come on. Tatum dropping 37 on our head. SGA tried to put the team on his back, but just couldn't get it done. Can we take game 3? We take game 3, 131 to 108, giving them a taste of their own medicine with our blowout of our own. And looks like Tatum just didn't play that great. 22, 8, and 8. Obviously, that's good for a normal player, but if you're the face of a team, especially in the finals, you need to give more. And it looks like the rest of their team didn't really do much either. I mean, Porzingis 2 for 10, 7 points. Not going to cut it. Thank God we take that game. Can we get game 4? They end up tying it up again, bro. Come on. 120 to 110. A little bit of an off game for Giddey, though. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. I mean, I'm glad he's still stat stuffing, but we need him on the offensive side because points win the game, bro. Game 5, though. We take game 5, thank freaking God, by 1 point. 127 to 126. Oh my goodness. Markkanen is coming up big for us in the finals. 25 and 10 his last game. 27 the game before that. I mean, this game, 11 and 8. Not that great, but he's still playing good the past 2 games, so we'll take it. Chet just needs a breakthrough. His past 2 games haven't been too hot. 9 and 7, 5 and 10. We would love to see more offensively for him. And are we going to take the NBA Finals in the first season? That is the question at hand. First quarter, we come out hot, bro. Outscoring them 38 to 18. Second quarter, we outscore them as well. Hopefully, they don't come back this second half. We do need to chill out because they are getting ahead of themselves in the fourth quarter. And it looks like we're going to take this, bro. first season. All it took was one season. Oh my goodness, bro. The Thunder end up beating the Celtics 140 to 117, bro. Wow. SGA with your finals MVP. 27.5 points per game, 5.2 rebounds, 7.3 assists. Freaking 62 from the field. Oh my gosh, dude. 51 from 3 as well. Jeez, bro. I'm in disbelief. Did LeBron retire? No, he didn't. I'm in disbelief. Can I still view the playoff stats, though? No, I can't, unfortunately. I really wanted to see what everybody was doing across the league. But still, guys, y'all already know I got to run it back. Chris Paul and Dwight Howard in the Hall of Fame. Jersey retirements. Don't really matter. League meetings, let's see. We're going to reject that. Reject this as well. I want to get to the draft lottery. We're going to see what odds we have the #1 pick. And it looks like we have the second odds from the Jazz, fourth odds from the Washington Wizards. And where are we anywhere else? No, because I traded one. Who did I trade it to? I forget. Oh, yeah, the Jazz, of course. They have the Houston Rockets pick at 12. And we're just going to skip to the results. They end up getting the first pick. Wow. And they also get the fourth pick from the Houston Rockets that was projected at 12. Oh my goodness. But we end up getting the second pick. So not all is lost. But I think they had a protection on their own pick, which is why we didn't end up getting the first pick. But still, we have the 20th pick as well. I'm just trying to scour through these numbers because I know the Thunder have a lot of picks. So with their protection from 2024, hopefully the Jazz suck next year as well. We'll get a really, really good pick alongside the Clippers and the Heat pick and the 76ers pick. Oh my gosh, bro. Sam Presti is a genius. But we'll see who we can get at 2. Maybe we end up getting another star. We have $63 million in cap space. We have a lot of money to play with. So this offseason is very, very exciting. I'm honestly leaning towards just keeping the pick. Because if we have 60 million plus, we can make a splash in free agency and also get a young prospect in the making. So in the 2024 NBA draft, the Jazz select DJ Wagner, which leads us to the second pick. We pretty much get anybody we want. And looking at our roster, we really don't have much holes. I guess we could just add depth. We just got a point guard last year, so maybe we look towards Buzelis. I'm still not sure how to pronounce his last name, but I think that's who we're going to go with the second pick. Sam Jones, all-NBA ceiling. Let's see if anyone has a better one. Collier has Tony Parker. Ian Jackson, Hall of Fame, Dwayne Wade. Hold up. That's kind of a game changer, bro. We might have to go with him instead of Buzelis, man. I'm not sure. Let's look at their potential in here. B- potential, and then Ian Jackson has a B- as well. So how is his ceiling? Dwayne Wade? Well, I guess it's a range. So I guess this is their potential right now in here in the grades, and then this is their potential. So I'm not really sure who I'm going to select. It's either between Buzelis and Ian Jackson. And honestly, I think we have enough shooting and enough spacing on this team. I want to go with more athleticism. So Ian Jackson, welcome to the Thunder. And then with our 20th pick, we're just going best available. So Xavier Booker, welcome to the Thunder as well. And it looks like Ian Jackson ends up being the right pick. He is the best rated rookie in the draft class at 78 overall over Buzelis, who ends up going to the Jazz, ironically. And it seems like all throughout this video, the Jazz and us are just connected in some way, bro. The Spurs end up getting Bronny James and Justin Edwards, though, to pair up against Wemby. So it looks like they're going to get LeBron as well, bro. That team's going to be stacked if LeBron actually went there. But our rookies, we already saw Ian Jackson. He's 78 overall. But Xavier Booker, a steal at 20 at 75 overall as well. And I am going to accept all these team options because we have a lot of space in our salary cap. So welcome back to the squad, guys. And I guess we can extend the qualifying offer to Poku. We played pretty solid in the playoffs. I mean, his last 2 games, 15 points, 18 points, and then 11 points right here. And he had 10 rebounds in this game, even though he went 0 for 7. But he kind of redeemed himself with a 7 for 8 and a 6 for 9. And yo, maybe I didn't think that salary cap out because now we only have around 12 million to play with. So I can't really get, anyone worth making a splash for, unfortunately. I was maybe going to try to get Paul George. I don't know, bring him back to the Thunder. Kind of seems like a good story. Or even Maxey, a good young player. I know the 76ers would probably match that, though. So, I mean, maybe it's a good thing we didn't try to make a splash this year. Maybe we just try to continue with this team. Obviously, we're going to get progression, and it's going to hit hella, bro, because SGA, I don't know what his potential is, but Josh Giddey, he's still only 21. Jalen Williams is only 23. Chet is only 22. So the sky's the limit for the squad right here, man. And looking across the league, Paul George is going back to the Clippers, Drew Holiday back to the Bucks, James Harden to the Magic. They already have a lot of guards. Siakam to the Wizards, Maxey back to the 76ers, Claxton to the Pistons, D'Angelo Russell to the Rockets, and Miles Bridges to the 76ers, Christian Wood to the Nets. It looks like Kawhi and DeRozan are still trying to decide. And the Jazz, it looks like the Jazz might get Kawhi Leonard, which kind of sucks because we own their 2025 first-round pick. So hopefully that doesn't end up happening. Hopefully the Clippers can come through, but we'll see what happens. And DeRozan, it looks like he might go to the Hawks. So let's see what actually happens. Poku ends up accepting our qualifying offer. That is awesome. Hopefully he hits progression as well. I want to see where Kawhi ended up going. Jazz. He's not there, so that is good news for us. Did the Clippers re-sign him? He's not on the Clippers either, so where is he? Is he even on a team? He ended up going to the Grizzlies, man. Oh my gosh. Ja Morant, Kawhi Leonard, JJJ. Oh my goodness. Desmond Bane. This team is crazy. In progression, though, SGA doesn't go up much. Josh Giddey up 1. Jalen Williams up 1. Chet up 3. His progression is because of the 2K share file, so that's not actually accurate. It just stays the same. Poku actually goes up 1 as well. Isaiah Joe up 1. And then Casey Wallace up 2. And the other Jalen Williams up 2 as well. And Usman Dang up 2. I actually got to end up releasing someone because we have 16 players. So I'm looking at Aaron Wiggins, 25 years old. Probably not going to progress much. Unless I could switch him to a 2-way contract. I can't do that, unfortunately. So we're going to have to trade him. And we're going to get into the season. I'll show you all the rotation, and I'll see you there. And ironically enough, the Jazz want to give us a first-round pick for Aaron Wiggins, so you can have him, bro. Thank you for that. Heading into the season, though, SGA 33 minutes per game, Josh Giddey 33, Marketing 33, Jalen Williams 32, Chet 30, 15 for bro, Poku with 22, Casey Wallace 15, Lou Dort 15, Ian Jackson 12, and that rounds out the 10-man rotation. It kind of sucks because we have a lot of talent on the tail end of our bench. I mean, Jalen Williams 78 overall, Isaiah Joe 79, Kenrich Williams 77, Usman Dane 76, Xavier Booker 75, and I definitely would send these guys to the G League, but 2K's G League system is broken in next gen. On current gen or last gen, PS4, PC, Xbox One, it works perfectly fine. Players progress. But in next gen, the G League feature just doesn't work. It just makes them pissed off and unhappy, and it brings down the team chemistry. So I can't really do that as an option. They'll obviously come in throughout the season, hopefully, due to injury or what have it, or player performance and stuff like that. So I'll see y'all at the end of the season. I'm not going to stop at the trade deadline. I want to get this season done and hopefully win another championship. Alright guys, at the end of the season 2, Ja Morant is your MVP, Buzelis is the Rookie of the Year, Cameron Payne 6-man, Wemby DPOY, Most Improved Cade Cunningham, and I thought for a second Karl Anthony Towns went to the Lakers. He's on the Clippers though. I wonder what kind of trade they facilitated there. Let me check that out. It looks like Paul George is on the Timberwolves. Wow. And it was just a straight up trade, man. It looks like Derek White also got dealt to the Kings, Capella to the Trailblazers, Vucevic to the Pacers, and Buddy Hield went back to the Pacers, I guess, in this trade. A lot of moves all around the NBA. Like, the Rockets traded Fred VanVleet for Ben Simmons. What? What world is that ever going to happen? On top of that, they traded their first-round pick for Ben Simmons as well. That's insane. Anyway, we are 55-27 in the Western Conference for first place, 28-13 at home, 27-14 on the road, 35-17 within our conference with an 8-point differential. Looking at season stats too, it is a little bit of a dip because I had to play way more players, bro. So I was managing throughout the season, trying to get everybody, on the court as much as I could. SGA 24, 7.5, 1.6 steals. Very solid shooting splits though, 52% from the field, almost 37 from 3. So he still got it done. Josh Giddey almost had a double-double, 16.2 points per game, 8 rebounds, almost 10 assists. So I guess I should say a near triple-double. Marketing kind of dipped down in production. He got less minutes, but not even scratching 16 points per game. He is the third option on the team, though. Jalen Williams' production went up a little bit from last season. Chet, he kind of has a sophomore slump right now, bro. His splits went up, which is good to see, but his points went down, his rebounds went down, and his blocks went down. I was really hoping he'd be a DPOY candidate, but Poku is proving me wrong, bro. Career highs in everything. He managed to stay healthy, I think, all year. Let's see. No, 50 games. I think that's because I was interchanging the lineups, though, so that's not his fault. But still, Proved us wrong. I'm happy we brought him back. He's a good asset off the bench. And then Ian Jackson in 16 minutes, averaging 10.1 points per game, per 36, 23 points per game. I definitely should have played him more. There's a lot of bodies we had to get on the floor. Case and Wallace, career highs and everything, 8.5 points per game, 3.4 assists per game, 1 steal. Very, very good shooting splits right there. Usman Dang, I made it a point to get him on the court, and he proved us well, man. 7.5 points per game, 3.2 rebounds, 45 almost from the field, and 36 from 3. Dipped down from last year. But we're going to simulate this play-in, and we're up against the Dallas Mavericks, who still have Luka, have Kyrie, added Hammy, have Grant Williams, Nasri, Jaden Hardy. I think we got this done. I might just simulate the round. I'm that confident, bro. I'm that confident. Oh my God, SGA, come on. I hope that injury to SGA does not set us back, but we're up against the Houston Rockets in the second round. D'Lo, Jalen Green, Cam Whitmore, Jabari Smith Jr., Sengun, Kevin Porter Jr. They have much of the same team. They added Denny as well. Wow, this team is very deep. Of course, they got Ben Simmons. I don't know how this series is going to go. Game 1, we take, though. 125-87, absolute blowout. Game 2, can we take that as well? And we do. 130-111. SGA putting the team on his back, bro. Can we end up sweeping them? That's the real question here. D'Lo had a good game. Jalen Green did not come through. We end up winning 129-108. SGA, though, 35-12, bro. Absolutely killing it in the playoffs with the injury, and they end up getting the fourth game. We cannot complete the sweep. Jabari Smith Jr. came through. Kevin Porter Jr. came through. Jalen Green's been kind of quiet, though, only averaging 19.3 points per game in this series so far. SGA did not have the game that he was having before. His back already hurts, so we can't expect him to carry the team every game. Can we get it done, though? Gentlemen sweep, and we do, bro. We're up against the Grizzlies. Of course, they have Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Kawhi Leonard, Jaren Jackson Jr., Steven Adams, Marcus Smart, Santi Aldama, David Rudy, and it looks like the weak point of this team is their bench. So hopefully our bench outpowers them. Simulate the round. I want to check my rotation too real quick. I think I'm running an 11-man rotation. Let's bring that down to like 9, bro. Let's put our best players in the game. Make sure our starters are playing. Game 1, we take 156-111. Wow. Josh Giddey absolutely went off. Jalen Williams went off as well. SGA didn't have the best game scoring-wise, but got it done in rebounds, assists, and steals. We'd love to see that. Game 2, could we get this done as well? And we don't, man. They end up tying the series 123-115. SGA with 27, but Kawhi with 37 on our head. Ja Morant 22, 8, and 16. Not much we could do against that, but we do end up taking Game 3, 132-90. They had a little bit of a quiet game, Kawhi and Ja Morant, that is, but SGA 27, Marketing 25, and Chet 23 and 15. Can we get Game 4? They end up tying it, bro. Come on. Ja Morant dropping a damn near triple-double with 39 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists, man. Just not anything we could do about that. We played good all around. Obviously, if SGA is scoring 40, we would have won this, but he's just not scoring 40 for us, bro. We take Game 5, though. Oh my gosh, this is a nail-biter series. It just seems like it's going back and forth. We'll win one, they'll tie it up, and then we'll win one again. We're thinking we're getting this momentum, and we're tying it up again. So hopefully they don't tie it up after this game. We won 156-101, though. Absolutely blew them out. Great team effort all around. Ja Morant dropped 35, though. Kawhi had a very quiet game with 12 points. And that seems like that's the trend of the playoffs. Last year, he had very quiet games. This year, he's having quiet games where it matters the most. Can we get this done? And they end up tying the series, dude. Oh my gosh, they end up winning by 2 points. I spoke too soon, bro. Kawhi heard me talking crap about him. He dropped 38 on our heads. Jeez, bro. Can we get this done in the last game? Thank God SGA fully recovered from his injury. We'll have him full health. SGA, you're going to be playing like 46. Josh Giddey, 38. Let's see what happens. Fingers freaking crossed, dude. First quarter, though, we're coming out of the gates. We outscored them 45-30. Second quarter, we outscored them as well, bro. Can we do it in the third quarter? We almost do. It looks like we're going to get this dub and go to the NBA Finals. We're up against the Cavs, man. We win 152-127, bro. Can we do back-to-back Finals wins? That is the real question here. The Cavs have Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Okoro, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen. So let's see Game 1. Can we get it done? And we do, bro. 123-117. SGA with 31. Garland with 37. Do they not have Donovan Mitchell with a very quiet game? 8 points, 8 assists, 3 for 15. Let's have more games like that, Donovan. Come on. Game 2 we take as well, bro. 126 to 112, man. And yeah, Donovan Mitchell is definitely choking this final series. Can we get Game 3? We do Game 3. Yes, sir. 146 to 125. And it looks like this is going to be a cakewalk, bro. Isaiah Joe dropping 26. We are going to simcast this last game. And first quarter, we have the momentum on our side, but second quarter, they end up coming back. Let me stop it real quick. 63 to 61 in the third quarter, bro. I want to make sure we regain momentum, and we're going to continue simulating. Let's see in the fourth quarter. Can we get this done? This is a very, very close game. But we end up getting it done, bro. We end up getting it done. It looks like Josh Giddey, it says right there, career high 37 points, bro. He put the team on his back, and we end up getting our second championship in a row. And that's where I'm going to end the video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, comment, like, and subscribe, man. It means a lot to me. I hope you all are messing with the content, bro. I'm going to keep uploading all throughout the summer. More rebuilds, more nostalgic content. And I have a very, very big video planned for us. So if you enjoy NBA 2K23, 2K24 content, you're at the right place. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.